Volume 3, Chapter 6, The Guardians of Desire, Part 4. Now, first and foremost, guys, I want to apologize if I seem a little out of it, a little tired, because I am tired. We did like 661 cars at my job today, and I'm just exhausted. Just finished reading Chapter 6. Wanted to get my thoughts out to you guys immediately. And in the last chapter, it ends with Guts being pretty much annihilated. But as this chapter goes on, we see, Puck kind of like wondering why, Guts had to act so tough, this and everything. He got destroyed, whatever. But we get a little interference in their battle. And that interference is the Count's own daughter, Teresa. She shows up and sees what her father looks like, whatnot. And I guess she instantly realizes it's her father. She's scared. She runs away. Puck even goes after her. And, Puck starts talking shit to the Count and is like, you talk about humans, this, that, and the other thing, but you're just a fragile human yourself. You wanted this power. He goes, you were once human. He goes, you wanted this power to exact revenge. He goes, but no, that's not the only reason. You wanted to run away from your own problems, this, that, and the other thing. And, he's like, oh, you elves, I thought you were just as, smart as a squirrel or an insect, but you're pretty talkative. He goes, I'm going to spare your life. And, Puck ain't having it. But, there's an instant where Puck almost gets killed by, what's-his-name, because he grabs a Behelit that drops out of Guts, I guess, like a tire, and this guy's going after him, and as he is getting attacked, Guts, throws his throwing knives and gets this dude in the eyes. And, he gets back up and he goes, I just have a few broken bones. He goes, you gotta do more than that if you want to get rid of me. You gotta crush my skull or pierce my heart, just like you. And the battle continues. And once again, Guts is getting his ass beat. However, we find out he planned from the very start, at least Puck points this out after Guts does this. He grabs Teresa and uses her as a hostage. And Puck realizes that he planned this all along. Like, he was going to use her as a hostage. I don't know if he knew she was going to show up or he planned that after she showed up. And he takes that opportunity that, the Count hesitates, brings out his arm cannon, blows him away, and then, I guess his one hand is all fucked up. He can't control it. He grabs the fucking big slab of iron, his sword, with his mouth. Rorono Zoro fucking style from One Piece, or rather, I guess, Zoro would be a copy of Guts, because, Guts came first. But uses his own head to slash the fucking head off of the Count, and then he walks over to the Count and starts like toying with him and stuff. He's like, this is a body that can't die. Behold it, He goes, let's show your sweet little daughter this your face or whatever. And he sticks a knife into his mouth and starts cutting up the Count's head. And the entire time he's laughing and going crazy, just going insane and berserk, stabbing this head, stabbing it. Finally, the sword, the knife breaks. He falls down. He's just laughing, going crazy. And Puck's wondering like, why did you have to go this far? And at one point he even says, not in front of the little girl, and Guts threatens Puck, puts a knife to Puck's throat. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you, And I don't know what Guts' purpose is for doing this, but I just think he's so driven by rage and insanity and fear and pain and everything else that he just loses it sometimes, and he goes into that Berserk mode, hence the name of the, the series. And kind of like how he took out all those soldiers in earlier chapters, and Puck even said that's the feeling he felt, was Berserk, basically. I think Guts is just so out of it when he gets to that bloodlust and whatnot, because at one point he even smiles during the battle, and Puck's like, he's smiling, like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? I just think he gets so into it and so bloodthirsty and lustful for blood and revenge and whatnot, and he's driven by pain, fear, anger, rage, all those emotions that he just loses it. And to me it's like, why would you do this in front of the little girl? But he don't give a fuck. This guy chose this path. He chose to be a demon. He chose, to go down this path and forsake his humanity. And unexpected turn happens. The Behelit gets fueled by the Count's blood because he has demon blood, and it basically brings them to another dimension. And this dimension is like all these stairways all over the place. Kind of reminds me of the mind of Yugi Moto, or rather the mind of Yami Yugi, you know, his alter ego, the Dark Pharaoh. Because if you remember in Yu-Gi-Oh, when they go into his mind, it's like a big staircase, all these staircases. It's basically like a maze, and that's what this looks like. This dimension that the Behelit brought him to, and then we see the five Godhand, and I guess that'd be the Guardians of Desire, and most of them look demonic. There's two of them that look somewhat humanoid. But the one that they kind of show when they first show up, they show this dude with like a hawk type helmet on, and they show him walk up first, and then they show them all together. And Guts' look on his face is like he looks like he might know that guy. Like he's like, yo, like I finally found you, like that type of look. He's shocked to see him, kind of, and that's basically how the chapter ends. So I'm curious to see who that person is that has like this demonic hawk or bird looking like armor. I'm curious to see if we're going to see more of the other four Godhand as well. Maybe we'll get a battle next chapter with these guys, but Guts is pretty beat up that I don't think he would stand a chance against them. If they're that powerful, that they're the Godhand, they're above the apostles and whatnot. I believe they are. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I don't think Guts would stand a chance, but I'm interested to see what this encounter is going to bring. Obviously, it feels like, to me, Guts knows at least one of these people, because why else would he be looking for the Godhand? And the look on his face when they arrived, he was like shocked to see them, you know? But let me know your thoughts on this chapter. Let me know your thoughts on my thoughts. If you think I deserve it, hit the like button. Hit the like button if you want to see more Berserk reviews. Hit the like button if you want to see more anime manga content, unboxings, reviews, discussion, first impressions from me, yours truly. And, you know, subscribe if you like the channel and the videos I produce. I truly appreciate all the support, guys. But this has been my review / my thoughts for Volume 3 of Berserk, Chapter 5, The Guardians of Desire, Part 4. Let's go Part 5 of the Guardians of Desire. I want to see what is going to happen between Guts and these five Godhand. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next video.